Welcome everybody to Brooklyn Crokinole Club. This time we are bringing you some finals action between Ryan on the left and Mark on the right. This is the finals from our main event that happened on March 25th, 2023 as part of the St. Jacobs tournament that we had. This is going to be a race to 9 points. There's no clock, and boy, these two have some history together. And we'll get it underway really quickly right here. Handshake to start the match in this race to 9. And volley to see who will get to start. Mark wins that, and he usually elects to shoot first. And he does this time, leaving it just a little bit over the hole. Misses, but on the right side of the board, as they say. And with a follow through chance, loses his shooter. Leaves another open chance for Mark. Right now, potentially has a double takeout chance. Gets neither takeout, nor does he get a 20. And Mark accidentally shoots his own disc into his own disc, and so loses both. Ryan hits and sticks the only remaining purple disc on the board, keeping his in the middle. Ryan with the hammer this round, looking to score 2 points. Just really has to keep play on the board, keep it to the outside, and then he's good. Peels that one off, leaving Mark a chance. Mark doesn't get the off there, but does leave his disc in the middle. And Ryan also doesn't get the off. But Mark this time, ooh, nice little roll in there. Leaving a tough shot for Ryan. Needing to get at least one of these discs off. Probably not going to be able to get both of them. Goes for the far side. And doesn't get either of the purple discs off. But also doesn't lose his shooter. And he still has hammer, so it's not too terrible. Can't really tell from this angle if that far purple disc is in the 15 or the 10. Looks like it's possible that it's in the 15, which can make it so that if Ryan gets a takeout and doesn't get a 20, they tie the round. If Ryan does manage to get a takeout and the 20, he will win, regardless of where the other two discs are. And he does manage to pull off the takeout 20 and get the first 2 points of this race to 9. And we are off to round 2 with Ryan shooting first, Mark with the hammer. Ryan leaves his open shot a little bit long. Mark takes him out and leaves a bit of a touch 20 for Ryan, who doesn't convert. Leaves a bit of a heavy hanger. Mark leaning over and sees it. And, ooh, just a gentle tap, leaving a fairly easy hanger opportunity for Ryan, who does not get the off, but does manage to keep 2 discs on the board. Mark, instead of going for the double takeout, goes for a surefire 1 off. And Ryan leaves another hanger for Mark, who converts this one. Now Ryan maybe was trying to roll the inside, but played to the outside, and Mark is also staying to the outside since he has hammer this time. Oh, and a circus 20 off the pegs for Ryan. And Mark responds and resets the board and says, "We're even." So Mark still up by a 20. 2 discs in the 15 circle. Mark has the last shot of the round, and Ryan gets his second disc in, and Mark gets the takeout and ties the match up at 2 points apiece. Now off to round 3, Mark is going to take the first shot with his open 20 and hits it. And Ryan responds with his own open 20. Mark keeps the 20s race going, and Ryan leaves his a bit long. It's on the right side of the board. Now Marc leaves his disc in the middle of the pegs after that takeout. And Ryan just takes it out. Ooh, and Marc does not get the takeout there. And Ryan looking to go through the pegs to get that takeout. And he does. Marc probably eyeing a double takeout here. Gets one of them. Leaves his shooter on. Ryan has to hit. And this time, Marc does get the double takeout. Ryan is probably going to look to peel here. And he manages to keep his disc on. Probably did not want that. Probably want to peel here as well. Just to keep play in the middle of the board. And nope. Marc is going to keep play to the outside for this last shot. Really doesn't matter. Marc goes up by 2 points. 4 points to 2 in favor of Marc. Going into the fourth round. Ryan with the first shot. Makes his open 20. Marc's first shot. He responds in kind, making his. And Ryan gets some In-N-Out burger himself. Lifts out to the far side, and Marc makes that nice takeout, leaving his disc on his side of the board of the house. Ryan, maybe if he hit that a little bit hard, he could have gotten a bounce back 20. Now Marc is keeping play on his side of the board. And did Ryan peel? Nope, he did not peel. He's going to want to, probably. And that time he does. So we reset the board, 120 apiece. Marc's shot going in, and he went and reached for it, and that's probably why it didn't go in. We had kind of a little superstitious at Brooklyn Crokinole Club. If you reach for a 20 before it is flat in the hole, it's probably not going to be in. Marc's disc nicely hid behind the peg. Ryan going for the outside angle, and he goes for the peel. Gets it. And Marc hits the open 20. So Ryan also hit it. All Marc has to do is make a valid shot, and he wins the next 2 points, which he does. So Marc goes up 6 points to 2. And opens the following round with an open 20. And this time Ryan gets to respond and makes his. Marc keeps the 20s race going. And so does Ryan. 2 20s apiece. And Marc just lips out. Ryan going for a follow-through chance here. Oh. And it just ekes to the side instead of going straight ahead. This time Marc was going for the follow-through and followed through a little too much. And this time Ryan gets a nice little bounce back, hiding behind the peg. Running scared. Marc sizing up his options. He's going to lean to the left. He's going through the alley. He goes through the alley, but he catches the back peg, leaving an open board for Ryan, who capitalizes and makes a 20. And this time, Marc gets it through the alley, and Ryan doesn't get the off and leaves his disc in a vulnerable position. Ryan might be trying for an angle in. Ooh, he gets it into the house. Ryan saying that he tried to stay on the outside, but it just angled in on him. And now Marc has 2 discs in the 5 ring, but Ryan being up in 20s will secure the 2 points for that round. So now Marc is up 6 to 4. Ryan opening the following round with a 20. As some more people are leaving at the tail end of the day. Marc responds with his open 20. And the players have found their 20 range. As I say that, Marc goes a little bit long. Oops. Sorry, Marc. And Ryan with a takeout. Nice little bounce back, staying on his side of the board. Marc takes it out with ease. And Ryan might be going to try play hide and seek again. Oh, but he just bounces Marc's into the house. And Marc launches a disc at Ryan's face. Why would you do that, Marc? You meanie? And Ryan doing everything he can to keep Marc's disc in the house. Possible double takeout chance, I think. It looks like Ryan might be trying to go fancy. Yeah, he was trying to be fancy there. Winds up getting the takeout. I think he was trying to go through his disc and get a 20. Probably not the smartest decision. But Marc loses his shooter, gets a takeout, but loses his shooter on his following shot. And now Ryan leaves probably a nice little touch 20. Oh. But no dice. It rolls out on Marc. And Marc just exclaimed he needs a triple takeout 20 for the tie. She doesn't get, and we have a brand new match. It is now 6-6 in this race of 9. Race 2-9. And for the past couple of rounds, the first shooter has made their open 20, so we have a good match going on here. And Ryan responds as well. Marc first to miss, goes a little long. Ryan trying to pull back as he's done a couple times this match, but loses his shooter. Marc makes his open 20. And this time Ryan shoots a little bit long. Marc going probably for a follow-through 20. It's a little too long to get a hanger out of that. Might be able to get a touch or... Oh, it doesn't get the off and almost gets the 20, but leaves a very heavy hanger for Marc. And Marc, known for being able to shoot with both hands very well, makes him a very dangerous player. Ryan potentially looking for a follow-through 20, gets a takeout, leaves his disc in the 15 circle. And Marc tucking his disc between pegs, leaving Ryan not too many advantageous shot opportunities. Marc still up a 20. And if Ryan hit that a little bit harder, it could have bounced off that second peg and gone in, but unfortunately it didn't. And now Marc is leaving a quasi-hanger. Oh, and Ryan almost knocks Marc's peg into the hole instead of his own. Not looking so good, even though Ryan does have hammer. He's going to need some magic to salvage this round of this match. Marc sizing up his options, seeing what he's got going on. Really has to do is make contact, maybe get the off, and he can secure this. He plays through his own button, and knocks the one that's near the 20 hole far away from the 20 hole, leaving Ryan with really no opportunity except a triple takeout and a 20 to get the tie. I don't know if he knows that. And Ryan is getting very confused as far as the score in the round versus the score in the match. A little embarrassing, but it's at the end of the day. It's been a long day of playing crokinole. And here we go. He tries for the angle in 20 to save face a little bit, but those 2 points will go to Marc. And then Ryan opens the next round with a shot that goes a little bit long. So that ends the streak of rounds where our competitors here open with their 20s. Ooh, Marc, in a rare mistake, shot jams on him and he takes himself out. And again misses an open opportunity long. And this time Marc shot kind of jammed on him again, but this time he got the right colored disc off. Ryan just going for A little kiss, maybe a bounce back 20 that just didn't go. And this time I think Ryan, again, might have a double opportunity, but he might not want to risk it, considering the position he's in. Only one more point and Marc will win the match. And Ryan is very upset with himself after that. After missing all discs on the board. And now there are 3 of Marc's discs on the board. And again, Ryan loses his shooter. Marc going for a bump and run to kind of seal the deal. Leaving Ryan with a little bit of an opportunity, a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And Marc takes him out, down to their final shots. Marc with the hammer only needs the 1 point to win the match. And Marc, the good sport that he is, troughs it and once again wins the main event at Brooklyn Crokinole Club. We'll see you at the next one.